Paul McKeever. I'm actually a lawyer by trade, but I do play a little guitar on the side. This is my gift to my son. It's a Epiphone Les Paul Special. It comes with two P90 pickups in it. It's a pickup that is preferred by a lot of guitarists. It's just that on the downside, the pickup picks up a lot of the ambient magnetic, I guess you could call it, activity or electrical activity, what they call mains hum or 60 cycle hum, much more loudly than a lot of more conventional pickups do. The Gibson company in the 1950s developed the Humbucker pickup, which was a 2-coil pickup. These are single coil pickups to defeat that hum. The problem was, in defeating the hum, they also defeated a little bit of the character of the pickup. So I wanted a guitar for my son that maintained that nice P90 sound, but when we got it home, we discovered that there was just all kinds of noise being picked up, especially when we set the his amplifier in a mode where, you know, it was more distorted. In other words, there was more signal being created by the guitar. You could really hear the 60 cycle hum. Now I'm going to show you an example of the before and after in terms of playing the guitar clean and then playing the guitar with the distortion. You can hear the difference in the hum. And then what I'm hoping to do is to install a couple of replacement pickups created by Kinman, Chris Kinman out of Australia. Now I read about these on Wikipedia, believe it or not, while studying the problems with the P90, and it was the only entry I saw in which it was claimed that somebody had solved the P90 hum problem without changing the character of the sound of the pickup. So I've taken a chance. I've plunked down about $400 Canadian for two pickups, one for the bridge position, one for the bridge position, one for the neck position. And I'm going to take out these pickups, put in the other ones, and we'll see if there's any before and after difference. Alright? Now first of all, let's just go ahead and listen to the sound that's created first clean, and then we'll move to the messy channel, and you'll hear the difference in the buzz. But it's even perceptible in the clean channel, and I think not acceptably quiet. It's too loud even in the clean channel. So here we go. This is going to be the clean channel first. Now you'll notice before I even strum the guitar, you can hear I've got the volume all the way up. I'm in the neck position pickup. You can hear that's that 60 cycle hum. Depending on how the guitar is turned, because it's picking up different things, perhaps electrical wiring or lights, etc. That's in the clean position. I've got the volume set, the two channels, the clean and the messy channel, or the distorted channel, are set about the same volume. I don't have a scientific measurement for that, but they are, at least by my ear, about the same volume. So here's what it sounds like when I play in the clean channel. We've got, again, on the neck position pickup. Alright, I'll go to the middle, and the volumes and the tones are all the way up for both pickups. This is in the middle position between the pickups. Okay, I'm just going to take my watch off. I think it's clicking a bit. And we'll try it in the bridge position. Alright, so that's the clean channel. Now let's move it to the same volume but in the distorted channel. By the way, this is a Fender hot rod. It's a limited edition. There's only 100 of these things being made, but it's a nice little amp. Let me just switch it over now to the distorted channel, and you'll hear what it sounds like. Right away you're going to hear an increase in that buzz without me even touching the or making any sound with the strings. Just listen. That's the clean channel. That's the distorted channel. So you've got the settings here. The drive's all the way up for the distorted channel. It doesn't apply when it's in the clean setting. Treble and bass and middle, all in the mid-range. The master's set, it only affects the drive channel. Reverb's all the way off, presence all the way up. Now already you can tell this is pretty unbearable. I'm in the neck position pickup. I've got the volume all the way up. I've got the tone all the way up on the guitar. And listen to the sound. I mean, it's same thing in the middle position. And we go to the treble position or the bridge position. So we'll just play a few notes just to see how it sounds when you're actually playing the notes. So that's the neck position. We'll go to the middle position now. Let's just let it sustain for a second. You can just hear the buzzing just takes over. Stick it in the treble position. And again, that hum's just going to take right over. So let's see if Chris Kinman has solved the problem and made this guitar bearable. Now when you order Kinman pickups, they arrive by FedEx. Mine arrived pretty quickly, within 2 or 3 days. Here's the bag right here, nicely packed. I'll show you what came inside. There was actually 2 pickups in here, but I'll just open one. First of all, you get a nice handle with care. This is sort of a well, plasticized box. So here's the box. You open it up, and inside you're going to see the bubble-packed Kinman pickup. Just open that up. So here's the P90. I've now opened up the plastic box. You'll see that inside you've got a nicely presented pickup here. Comes out, that's just these are the screws, together with some rubber spacers so that you can position the angle of the pickup parallel to the strings. This is the pickup here. Foam protects the wiring and etc. That's the back of the pickup. You'll see it says, you can see it here, yeah, bridge. And it's a Kinman P90 Hx, 0 hum. I presume it's January 2012, so just about a few days ago. And there are the leads. They come with little sealed ends on them. I think that's because they offer a harnessing kit for some guitars. I won't be using a harnessing kit in this installation. And then the pickup is here. That's just a plastic cover. And the cap removes like so, and there's the actual pickup. That's what it looks like underneath the cover. Now they recommend for Gibsons that you replace this cap with the cap that came with the pickups on your guitar, because it'll be a better fit around the edges of the pickup casing. So we're going to do that. But for now, let's just see what we can do to remove the pickups from the guitar. Now this is the back of the Les Paul Special. You'll recognize it if you own a Les Paul or even have just seen one in the store. This is the case we're going to get into. This cover has to be removed, and then we'll see the pots and whatnot that are behind the wiring, that are behind these knobs right here, and the wires that lead to these pickups, which we're going to be removing. Okay, so we're going to remove now the plate, and you'll see here the standard wiring for a Gibson Les Paul guitar. I know it doesn't look like much. The black is the painted insulation to try and reduce noise. And what we're going to be doing is removing the wires that attach the pickups to these 2 pots here. We're going to leave all the rest of the wiring the same, and we'll give that a go right now. Now we're going to start by taking off the strings, loosening the strings, taking them right off. I'll replace them with fresh ones when we're done. Taking care to make sure that when you remove the strings, the end doesn't just fly off and dent the guitar. and then you pull the bridge off, trying carefully to keep the screws in place so you don't adjust the height when you don't want to. So that's next. Okay, so we've got the strings off now. Might just leave the bridge in there for the time being. And now we're going to move into taking out the pickups. There's the back, as you can see. Now before you get into the behind the pots and start trying to take off wires, make sure you get on the internet and find out what the wiring is for your particular guitar. In this case, it's a fairly standard and easily found wiring. I just googled Les Paul, and you see the wiring diagrams are numerous and almost all identical. So it's pretty clear which wires have to be removed from the pot, from the ground, and from the contacts on the various pots, on the two pots, and in order to remove the pickups. There's really just, on a standard wiring for the Les Paul, two contact points on the each of the pots. So one pickup attaches to one volume pot by touching the ground, which is the casing on the back of the pot, and the other lead touching the leftmost contact. Same on the other volume pot for the other pickup. And so you can see I've taken, and the P90s have two screws, one right here and another one right there. As you can see, I've unscrewed it most of the way. I'm just going to take it out now, and it's about yay long. Okay, so now we've got this pickup. This one's still firmly screwed in, but this pickup, I've taken the two screws out. It's now removable. You can see it can be wiggled around. And there's the cavity. It's the casing right here. There's the pickup itself. And you'll notice there is a white wire there, which follows down into the back here. Now I'm just going to see if the Kinman pickup is going to fit in this hole, because the Kinman is reportedly a deeper sitting pickup. Here are the two pickups. I'm going to take the cover off the Kinman. And you can see they are substantially, I think you can see, now let me just see here, what's the best way to do this? There we go. I think you can see, if I lay my fingers on the bottom of both of them now, and you can see the significant difference in height. Whether that's going to make it difficult to fit it in the hole or not, I don't know yet. We'll have to get the other pickup out before we can tell. Okay, so you see right here is the solder joint I'm going to take off. Attaches this white pickup wire to there, and I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a pole that it connects to. I'm not sure in this light if you can see it, but it has to come off in 2 points, and that's what we're going to do there. And then we're going to do the same thing with the black wire that leads over to this pot here for the bridge pickup. Alright, so I've now removed the original pickup from the guitar. You'll see there's two main leads here, a white one and a red one. Not sure if you can see that or not, but and then this is the original cover for the pickup. You'll see on the back there are some rather nasty pulls, so you want to make sure those don't bang off the guitar or anything like that. This cover, though, should be used on top of the Kinmans because it's apparently a better fit for the guitar, or it may be the better fit for the guitar. But we're going to keep those together just for the moment, and we're going to take out the bridge pickup, and that'll give us lots of room to get the wiring in into the pot area, and then we can start soldering. So we've got the pickup here out of its cavity, and I'm just going to pull the wire out. I've already taken the solder off the end that attached it to the pots, and we'll put that pickup over here where it won't get confused with the bridge pickup. And now we're going to take the guitar and feed the wires from the new pickups into the holes that take us back into the cavity at the back. Now you can see here there was a sizable amount of foam. That's the height of it right there. That's the width of it. That's the height of it right there. That was in the cavity, and that was so that the pickup, which was rather thin compared to the Kinman, or at least rather shallow, could rise up far enough to meet the strings. So I don't think we're going to have problems getting the Kinman pickups into this. The cavities are, you know, I think largely deep enough to get the Kinmans in without any problem. No need to route or anything like that. So we've got our pickups all installed now. You can see the I've got right here, yeah, the ground attached. I've got the red lead attached to the first terminal, and then the same over here on the bridge position. We've got the ground and then the red wire to the terminal. And as long as I haven't messed up any of the other wiring in there by accidentally touching it with the soldering iron, I think we're probably good to go. So we're going to put the case back together and put a string on it and see if it works. I could be wrong, but I think we've got success. Here's the bridge pickup. I've got the volume all the way up. Middle position. Treble position, or the bridge position. Tone knobs are working fine. So I think I'm going to put the strings back on and we'll test this baby out. Okay, so I've installed the Kinman pickups. I replaced the older pickups. Here's the old ones. Those are Epiphones. And we've got a couple of Kinmans in now. There's the box. They fit in nicely in the Les Paul. I didn't need to worry about there not being enough space. There was no routing required. And now's the test. So I'm going to turn down all the volumes, turn down the tone. What you're hearing right now is just the sound of the amp. Alright, now I'm going to turn on the tones and turn on the volumes, and I'm going to leave it in the rhythm position or in the neck position. Okay, you are right now hearing this guitar, without me strumming it, in the clean channel of the amplifier, and you're hearing, this is without me strumming it, you're hearing absolutely no hum at all. You're hearing absolutely no hum at all. I'll put it in the middle position. Nothing. Treble position. Nothing. Here's how it sounds. Here's the middle position. Here's the treble position. Okay, so now comes the real test. I'm going to stick it on the high gain channel, on the distortion channel of the amplifier. First I'm going to turn off the volume so you know what the sound of the amplifier is. Okay, that's the amplifier by itself. The guitar is totally toned, there's no tone in the guitar, though the volume's totally turned down. I'm going to turn up the volume now, leave it in the rhythm position on the rhythm pickup. We're in the distortion channel now. I'm still getting a little bit of hum with the gain all the way up like that. I'm still getting a little bit of hum with the gain all the way up like that. But listen, I mean generally speaking, no. And listen when I position. And incidentally, when the tone's down, the hum's considerably less. We'll go to the middle position with the tones up, both channels on top volume. And then we'll go to the treble position. So there you go, and I'll just turn the tone off. That's the tone off. Treble position pickup, the bridge pickup that is. I am quite happy with this. I mean, here I am, I'm in the treble position. Here's my tone all the way up. That's considerably quieter than it was before I put these Kinmans in. It's not perfect. This house, however, is probably the worst case scenario. This guitar is much quieter almost everywhere else it's been played. Okay, now just to play fair, we have to make sure we have a bass line that's not a P90. We're going to use another kind of hum cancelling technology, that is the humbucker. In this case, the baby humbucker stock came on my Les Paul Deluxe, 1976, 77, whatever it was. And so I'm going to use the same settings and just let you hear this thing first of all without any strings being played, and you can get a sense of the hum that is coming off this exact same setup. First clean, then we'll go to the distorted channel using humbuckers, 2 coils instead of 1, and we'll be able to compare that then with the Epiphone P90, which was really loud in terms of the mains hum, with the Kinman P90 that has the hum cancelling technology. The brand, that's just 2009 he came out with that. And then this older technology, which is using 2 coils, which changes the character and perhaps some would say downgrades the character of the tone, but manages to get rid of hum, or at least to some extent. So let's turn up the volume on this thing. First in the bridge position, we're going to turn the tones all the way up, volumes all the way up. I'm not going to play anything just yet. I'm just going to let you hear the tone, the sound. So that's the clean channel. Here's the middle setting between the 2 pickups. And you can start to hear now, if you listen really closely, a bit of hum in the bridge position. Alright, now we're going to move it over to the higher gain channel, the distortion channel. And you can get a sense of how even a guitar with a humbucker can sound. So here we are now, we've got the channel selector set to the distorted channel. All the volumes are exactly the same, all the settings are exactly the same. The guitar is in the rhythm or bridge pickup position. I've got the volume now. Oh, and there it is, that mains hum, even with a humbucker. I'm in the 100% volume on the rhythm pickup. I can turn off the tone, still get the hum. That just shows you how bad the mains hum, or the sound in this house is. It's really giving these pickups a challenge, because here we have a humbucker that, from my ear, is not bucking the hum as well as the Kinman P90Hx is doing. Oh, a little bit of hum. Oh, here's the middle position now, which actually is getting better than just in the single pickup position for some reason. I'm not sure what the reason for that is. And then if we switch to the treble or bridge position, again with the volume all the way up and the tone all the way up, we've got that hum. So we're in the distorted channel, and both in the rhythm position and in the treble position, or in the neck position and in the bridge position, we're hearing lots of noise, and I think it's louder, frankly, with these baby humbuckers, these Gibson humbuckers, than the Kinman P90Hx's are. So again, I think the P90Hx comes up strong. But let's hear it with some music and see what the character of it is there. Again, with all the tones up and the volume up, I'm going to play it in the bridge position first. Same little ditty. And then we go to the middle position. Treble position. And there you have it. I think the Kinman, I might be getting some for this guitar too. I don't know, Chris Kinman, that's you've really come up with a great product there, and it's I think one of the ads does say that it is quieter than a humbucker. I think if the regular size humbuckers are giving the same kind of mains hum that these baby humbuckers are giving, I think that bears out to be true. Remember, this guitar is stock. It's nothing's been changed on it. I don't think there's any problems with shorts or anything like that. All right. Well, we gave it a try and tried to give Kinman a bit of a run for his money, but it looks like he's right. His pickup's doing a better job even than the Gibson humbucker. So my verdict, absolutely worth the money. I'm just loving this clean channel. It's absolutely wonderful, no buzz at all. I'm getting some buzz in the high gain, but I think that's, I mean, we're in the house right now that's giving it its biggest challenge. I'm sure that in a room with less magnetism and lights and etc. going on, got a big computer here, a Mac and everything else going on, things are going to be a lot quieter. We already know this guitar to start with is quieter in other places, so this is probably the worst it's ever going to get. I'm quite happy. They certainly work. Chris Kinman, thank you very much. Till next time, this is Paul McKeever, doing a little stray cat strut. Sitting on a fence, ain't got enough dough to pay the rent. I'm that broke, but I don't care. I strut right by with my tail in the air. Stray cat strut, I'm my latest cat on feeling Casanova. Hey, yeah, the shoe thrown at me from a mean old man. It's my dinner from a garbage can.